What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. It appears that our guy Adam22 has decided to cut ties with Rollin 60's Crib / our podcast associate, Bricc Baby. As you know, it's a whole big mess on No Jumper. Bricc Baby, Luce Cannon, guys who are affiliated with Rollin 60's Big U, all went down, right? With some of this information coming out on Adam22's podcast, all right? But I'll get to that in a minute. What happened was Bricc Baby is now in the feds, okay? And Bricc Baby is locked up there, and Adam22 went to Turks and Caicos and was on vacation, and Bricc Baby sent a dirty shot at Adam22.
Big old deal, man. It's just Bricc, man. While everybody laid up with their feet up out there vacationing, playing like they ain't got nothing for the kid, man. You already know we still keeping it strong. Nothing for, hey, sometimes it be a mental test to see where hard at in his chest, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, use you, abuse you, as soon as you get out the way and act like they ain't worried about losing you, you know what I mean?
That's interesting. So he's locked up and saying that, oh, okay, well, you know, Adam22, he just discarded me, kind of threw me away, using me, which I'll get to in a minute. So Adam22 has come out against this, and he's exposed Bricc Baby for a few things, all right, as to why he's not helping him now. He first starts off by talking about this.
Pretty quickly, the feds ran up in his crib and raided him. He needed money to get out. Now, it's been discussed at length that I fronted him an amount of money, $5,000, so that he could get out the same day that he was picked up.
Now, in this instance, he loaned Bricc Baby some money. I believe the amount was upwards of $5,000, okay? He talks about that there. And Bricc Baby never asked him for any money for up to 2 years, all right? Never tried to pay it back. This is something that's very important. Now, think about this. A guy like Adam22, right? We can say he's a gatekeeper. He's white. He's a culture vulture. But I do believe that he gave him the money. Then Bricc Baby probably getting paid like $100 grand a year or more. Like, he's getting all kind of opportunities. Adam22 is giving you guys the chance of a lifetime that nobody in LA is giving you, and you're not man enough to, you know, pay him the money back. Fine. This is typical, right? Then this happens.
Fast forward to a couple months ago, Bricc Baby reaches out to me again, asks if he can borrow a couple $1,000s for, I don't know, he's like moving into a new spot or some shit like that. I said, okay. Didn't even bring up the fact that I had let him borrow this $5,000. I figured after 2 years, you know, shit, whatever. So I let him borrow this additional $2,000-3,000. I forget what it was. And then very soon after that, like I'm talking like a week later, he gets picked up by the feds.
So Bricc Baby then says, hey, look, man, I'm about to move. Can I borrow $3,000 from you? Right before he gets picked up by the feds. Okay. Now, as Adam22 continues to explain, a lot of these different things are going on. He was responding to Sharp. Bricc Baby feels like he should still get paid while he's in prison. And why Adam22 ain't putting money on his books or not giving him a salary. And, you know, you use Bricc Baby for content. You use Bricc Baby to blow your platform up. And you know what, Adam22? They're right. Now, I don't think he should get paid because he's in jail, but we're going to be honest. When Bricc Baby and them is out there getting into beefs with Luce Cannon and they're bringing that hood stuff to your podcast, it is making you all kind of money. You know, Luce Cannon and Munchie B, they're going back and forth arguing on the phone. Luce Cannon is actually locked up in prison, okay? And they're going off on the phone. At first, I wasn't going to play it, but let me just let you check out this conversation.
Why you snitch on Eddie Boy in court?
Who snitched on him?
Why you telling your brother? Why?
Dude,
My brother did that. Why you telling your brother?
You blind.
Why you telling your brother?
What you talking about?
I didn't do that. My brother did that.
You goofy.
Why you telling your?
Shut up.
Is you still
goofy ass
32 or
nigga.
42?
You's a bum. You a sweetheart.
You know your wife about to get ran while you gone, right?
All right, so you just said you was gonna cut off the call for him saying that.
No.
It feels like mutual combat now. Yeah.
Yeah, we boxing.
Now the whole time there's Adam 22 in the back just kiki and just laughing about it and all that, and that's interesting, bro. Because like, is that funny? Like, this is what you're talking about. All the black dysfunction that they're bringing you, that you would have never had an opportunity to get, and these guys are literally destroying their lives, snitching, telling everything, and then you got hood stuff. The Inglewood families and the Rolling 60s, like, on the same podcast. Like, okay, yeah, the way that a gangster or a Crip is gonna process that is, I'm putting you on. Like, what do you mean you don't owe me? I'm the podcast. I'm bringing all the stuff I brought the streets to you. I made you certified. That's the way a Crip gonna look at it. A lot of Crips, you supposed to be hold me down. I'm the one that's then brought you all this money. If it wasn't for me or folk like me, like, hey, we the one making you authentic. On the flip side, because here's a Crip, he's too dumb to realize you got yourself locked up. Bruh, how the hell do you get yourself locked up in the feds? Then you on drugs. Everybody know that. You on perks. You been on drugs. You getting a good salary. Why you can't be a man to handle your money? Now somebody owe you something? But this is how get shot in the hood. This is why you know what? I wanted to do an entertainment style podcast, but I just couldn't. Because this is what happens when you deal with gangbangers. This is what happens when you do business with hood dudes. They unaccountable. Then when they can't get their way, somebody got die. Cause you trying to play me. Okay, so since you want to lose money, hold on, you want to borrow money and not pay it back. If Adam 22 was black, they would have shot his ass. They would have shot his ass. A long time ago, shot his ass up in the face, everything. Okay, Adam 22, you decided you want to do business with the Crips. You wanted to go ahead on and bring all that element into your dorm and onto your show. And now all of a sudden the feds is investigating on that, man. Hey, that's your bad. I want to tell you guys something, man. I grew up around both Bloods and Crips in two different parts of California. In LA, my cousins are affiliated with the South Side Crips, all right? All involved with Orlando Anderson and all that stuff back in the day. Then right near Southside Atlantic Drive Compton Crip. If don't nobody know how gang members think, I do know how they think. I'm not saying that they are uneducated or they don't have talent, but no. You can't build a business based on gang members showing up. Because the only thing that gang bangers show up to do is to gang bang. The only loyalty a gang banger got is to his set. And that's if the police ain't trying to give him 100 years, then he gonna tell. So you don't do business with gang bangers. Never. If you gotta be in a business to be around gang members and gang bangers, you in the wrong business. I will bring my ass over here to Africa and talk about these damn problems over here. I'll be right there in Uganda in these damn potholes, breaking my damn ankles before I ever get into doing business with gang bangers. It's a no-go. It's grimy, it's hood, it's ghetto as hell. And you can't tell them nothing. Ain't no reason with a dude. They got a beef with some other dude and they can't explain why. Are you over there beefing with the Hoovers? Oh man, well, I don't even know. What about the 8 Trays? They are enemies. So you don't know why you want to kill them? No. Oh, okay. But your friend is a Blood now? Yes. Oh, okay, so wait a minute, Crip. You cool with this Blood gang, but you beef with these Crips, right? Yep. Okay, it makes sense. Because your ass is stupid. That's why. You so damn dumb. Ain't no accountability dealing with no Bloods and Crips. Anybody who know them. That's why when I got a chance, I said, Jesus, I'm going to move as far as I can away from that. Which brought me out. I went to Europe. I came here. I got tired of dealing with that mess. And whenever I see him, it's all love. But you wanted the money. You wanted the dollars. And I'm going to tell you, Adam 22, don't get surprised if he end up getting dealt with. Because he now like, you beefing with the streets. You talking trash to Sharp. You playing with your life, in my opinion, Adam. You're playing with your life. Like, these are still gang members, right? Who not thinking straight. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Usher Jackson, back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Screw the bell. We're out.